Good evening, everyone. Happy Halloween. This is Controller Cramps. Welcome to my top 5 favorite horror movies of all time. So I had to stop the review at number 6. Just did not have the time to do this the last week. Just got really busy. My dog got sick. She was throwing up and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I had to take care of her. I had to take her to the vets. But now I want to just go through and make a top 5 favorite horror movies video. And I just want to start out real quick with 5 that were once on the list that I took off and changed them out with something else. All 5 of these were on my list at one time or another. First one here is Alien, which is of course a classic. I consider this more of a sci-fi movie, so I changed it out with something else. But it is a classic. Sigourney Weaver is badass in this. The effects are really, really good. And the next one here is The Descent, which is a great movie, underground sort of cave spelunking horror with these mutants. It's really, really good. Then we have one that was very tough not to include in this, My Bloody Valentine. I just, I love this movie. It would probably be at my number 32, It was actually, I think it was my number 31 originally, and I changed it out with something else. It's a very, very good movie. Next year, maybe it'll have a place in my top 31. We'll see. And then this one here is one that I've watched fairly recently. It's in the last couple of years or so, and I've really grown to appreciate it. It is Phantasm. I know Phantasm has its fans out there. And I've really started to enjoy this movie. I've seen it twice now. Actually, no, I've seen it 3 times now. And last but not least is the ReAnimator. Very funny, very fun, sort of Frankenstein monster type of horror movie, bringing the dead back to life. Lots of fun. Don't own the sequels yet. I'm going to buy those eventually. So those are my top 5 that I did not include. That basically runners up. Those are my runners up. So let's get on with the top 5. Number 5. This was a very, very, very hard decision to make. Originally, well, let me just show you. Friday the 13th, Part 2. Okay, so Jason does not have his mask in this, but I love the ending with you know what. So that right there, I actually enjoy, I think, this ending more than my other choice, which was 4. I actually enjoy this ending better, and I think it's just a really well-made movie and very enjoyable. I think I've seen this more than any other Friday the 13th film. You will probably hear dog noises in the background. So Friday the 13th Part 2 is my number 5. My number 4 is, I don't have a standalone version, but it's Child's Play 2. And really because it takes everything that made Child's Play, the first one, really good, and it just knocks it up another level. The ending is awesome in the factory. It's just really, really cool. And I love it. And I think I've seen 2 more than any other Child's Play movie. So that's my number 4. Number 3, I cannot find the Blu-ray for, so I'll just show you the sequel. My number 3 is the original, here, I'll just do this. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is a classic. Leatherface is very brutal and sort of like, I mean, gosh, it's like very realistic, the kills in that first movie. And it's one I return to over and over again and watch and enjoy. Sorry, this is kind of quick. And here is the toughest choice. And these 2 movies have been they've been changing places the entire month of October. And about a week ago, I kind of settled on this order. Both movies are John Carpenter. First one is, of course, my favorite slasher movie, Halloween. This is the FYE exclusive steelbook. Michael Myers is the best slasher killer, in my opinion, and Halloween is the most influential and best slasher movie of all time. Someday I'm going to do a really good, or maybe not good, but I'm going to do a very thorough review of Halloween. Maybe soon, maybe next year for Halloween, we'll see. And I think you might be able to guess my number one favorite. John Carpenter's The Thing. I love this movie so much. The special effects are so awesome. The concept of this movie is brilliant. It takes the original version and it modernizes it, and it's a very tightly written script. And even today, after watching this so many times, you don't know who. You don't know at the end when there's two people left, and I won't give it away, but you don't know who the actual alien is. You don't know who the thing is. And I think that's so brilliant. The scene when they're doing the blood test is it's probably my all-time favorite horror movie scene. It's so brilliant. It's, in my opinion, the best horror movie ever made. I've watched this over and over and over again. I'm just a big time, long-term fan of this movie. And that's about it, people. I gotta take care of my dog. She's making noises. Have a wonderful Halloween. Eat lots of candy. Scare a lot of kids. And remember to keep it sleazy. Good night.